Hello students, let us try to understand that is factor affecting ionization and dissociation, ionization or dissociation of acids and bases. The very first point is their nature of electrolyte. Okay, is stronger the electrolyte, more is the ionization and vice versa. So stronger electrolyte, okay, will have the more ionization. Okay, that is more will be the degree of dissociation. Okay, now nature of solvent, greater the dielectric constant. Dielectric constant, that is like the like water is having high dielectric constant, so more is the ionization. So greater the dielectric constant, more will be ionization. Next one is the concentration. Lesser the concentration, greater the ionization. Lesser the concentration, greater the ionization. Temperature, higher the temperature, the more is the ionization. Solvation, greater the solvation, more is the ionization. So these are the 4-5 points that we have to understand for the ionization, how it increases, factors. So first one is nature of electrolyte. So stronger electrolyte is like an NaCl, NaOH is there, HCl is there, HNO3 is there, H2SO4. They have the high ionization. Nature of solvent, like that, what is the, if anyone is having the high dielectric constant, there the solubility will be high, or the ionization will be high. Concentration, lower the concentration, higher the ionization. Temperature, higher the temperature, more the ionization. Solvation, higher the solvation, more is the ionization. Next one is there, presence of ion in the solution. Okay, so ionization decreases in the presence of common ion. So if there is a common ion, the ionization will be decreased. Next one is strength of acid. So acidic nature of hydrides increases with decrease in bond strength. Decrease in bond strength. So if you are moving down the group, that is bond length increases. Bond length increases, it means bond strength decreases, and bond strength decreases is mean it means acidity increases. Next one, like that, if you are having that is H2TE, H2SE, H2. So if you see, that is moving down the group, bond length increases, so bond strength decreases, so that is acidic strength increases. As the electronegativity of central atom increases, the strength of acid also increases. So you know like that, if you are having the carbon, nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine, so you see central atom is fluorine, electronegativity increases, so that is HF is more electronegative than these of the acids. Name, in oxy acid, the same elements, as the oxidation state increases, acidic nature increases. HClO4 high, then HClO3, then HClO2, then HClO. Similarly, HClO is greater than HOBr, then HOI. Now you can see, student, another point, conjugate base. Okay, so that is ClO4 minus, ClO3 minus, ClO2, HCl minus. The acidic strength increases with increase in the size of central atom. So I is larger side than sulfur and carbon, so acidic increases. Acidic strength increases when POH bond decreases. So POH bond, if you talk about, student, so HPO2 is having the larger POH bond than H3PO3 and H3PO2. So that is, this is the order of acidic strength. Relative strength of acid, for weak acid, Ka is equal to C alpha square. For 2 acid, the dissociation constant Ka1, Ka2 at the same temperature C is alpha 1 upon alpha 2 is equal to root of Ka1 upon Ka2. The strength of acid Ha upon strength of acid Ha2. Relative strength of base. For weak base, Kb is equal to C alpha square. For the two bases with dissociation constant Kb1, Kb2 at the same temperature concentration, alpha 1 upon alpha 2 is equal to root of Kb1 upon Kb2. The strength of base BOH1 upon BOH2. Right, now we can see the salt hydrolysis. Okay, So the reaction between the cation and anion or both of the salt with water giving either acidic solution or basic solution or even neutral solution is known as salt hydrolysis. Okay, the reaction between the cation or anion or both salt with the water giving either acidic or basic solution or even neutral solution is known as salt hydrolysis. So cation is there, anion is that is reacting with the water, so it is giving that is acid or base, and if this cation and anion reacting in water, it is giving the no salt no base and acid. They are classified as the simple salt. Salts are simple salt formed by neutralization of the acid or base of bases. They may be further classified by normal salt. Salt not containing replaceable hydrogen or hydroxyl group are known as normal salt, like Na2SO4, KNO3, AlPO4, CaCl. So they do not have the replaceable hydrogen. Acidic salt, salt containing replaceable hydrogen atom, like NaHSO4, hydrogen is there, Na2HPO4, hydrogen, NaHCO3, hydrogen is there. So this is acidic. Basic salt containing replaceable hydroxyl group, ZnOHCl, MgOHCl, FeOH2Cl. So they have OH group, so they are the basic salt. Double salt formed by the combination of the two simple salts. Example FeSO4 NH4 twice SO4 dot 6H2 Mohr salt. Potash LmK2SO4 Al2SO4 thrice 24H2O. So that is double. Complex salt, salt containing complex ion. So there FeCN6 is complex ion, CuNH3 is complex ion. Mixed salt, salt containing more than one type of cation or anion, that is known as that is mixed salt. Like CaOCl2, it is having the different type of the more than one type of cation and anion. Now we are going to understand the salt hydrolysis. What is meaning of salt hydrolysis? Let us have a look over it. The hydrolysis reaction is a reversible reaction. The equilibrium constant for the hydrolysis reaction is known as hydrolysis constant. It is represented by Kh. The hydrolysis reaction is reversible reaction. The equilibrium constant for the hydrolysis reaction is known as hydrolysis constant. The hydrolysis process is the reverse reaction of the neutralization. The fraction of the total salt which is hydrolyzed at equilibrium is called degree of hydrolysis. So H is equal to number of moles of salt hydrolyzed upon total number of moles of salt taken. So hydrolysis salt of strong acid, base and strong acid like NaCl, KNO3, Na2SO4, KiCSCl, etc. This type of salt do not undergo hydrolysis. The aqueous solution of the aqueous solution of the salt is neutral, that is pH is 7, hence they have no action on litmus. Hydrolysis of salt of strong acid and weak base, NH4Cl, ZnSO4, AlNO3 thrice, FeSO4, MgCl2, AgNO3, ZnNO3 twice. Okay, they are the action of the salt undergoes hydrolysis because conjugate acid of weak base is strong. So MOH2O, it is giving MOH plus H. So KH is equal to MOH H upon M plus. The aqueous solution of the salt is acidic in nature, so pH is less than 7. The aqueous solution of salt turn blue litmus red. The hydrolysis constant for the salt is given by KH is equal to KW upon KB. Okay, so this was the salt of the strong acid and weak base. Now next one is hydrolysis of salt of weak acid and strong base. So that is solution is basic. So CH3COONA, weak acid with strong base, KCN, NaClO, K2CO3, Na2S, HCOOK, Na2B4O7. So they are the salt of weak acid and strong base. The anion of the salt undergoes hydrolysis because conjugate base of weak acid is strong. So A minus plus H2O, it will give Ha plus OH minus. KH is equal to HaOH minus A minus. The aqueous solution of the salt is basic in nature, so pH is more than 7. The aqueous solution of salts turn red litmus blue. The aqueous solution of salt turns red litmus blue. Right now, the hydrolysis constant for the salt is given by KH is equal to Kw upon Ka. Hydrolysis of salt of weak acid and weak base like CH3, COONH4, weak acid and weak base. So both cation and anion of the salt undergoes hydrolysis because conjugate base and conjugate acids weak acid and weak base are strong. So B plus A minus, it is giving BOHHA. So this is the KH. The aqueous solution of the salt neutral if Ka of acid is equal to Kb of base, acidic if Ka of acid is greater than Kb of base, basic if Ka of acid is less than Kb of base. The hydrolysis constant for the salt is given by KH is equal to Kw upon Ka upon Kb. So this is all about the hydrolysis of salt and types of factor affecting ionization of acids and bases. Thank you so much for watching, dear students.